For now and again, the address is CBS.
Here we are, the readership survey, the focus group updates, and the new rate. Here we are per 1,000.
Yeah, well, prepared as always, Lucinda.
Well, Larry, I think that you will want to increase your advertising with the City Times.
I'll tell you, my office has attracted a great deal of new business because of your newspaper.
And let me tell you something, I think you're going to attract a lot more.
I like the sound of that.
Because we got something we're going to break, a story. I can't give you the details, I really can't. But it's an expose type thing of a prominent person in town. It's going to rock this town. It's going to bust open, and just what we need. And guess what? It's going to increase circulation.
You want to tell me how the hell this happened?
Dr. Dixon.
That is an invasion of my son's privacy, and I will not stand by while you exploit him like that.
I swear to you, I am gonna get that watch back, no matter what it takes. Graham, I'm gonna get it back. Hey, man. How you doing?
Do I know you, man?
No, I was, you know, kind of low on funds. I'm looking for some money.
You don't look like an ATM machine, huh?
Well, actually, I was, hoping you might know someone who wanted to buy this watch. Fell off some truck.
Seahorse Bar, Milltown. Dude named Morty hangs out there. Fences hot goods.
Morty, huh? Seahorse? Thanks, man.
But don't pull that fell off the truck crap on him, or you'll be falling off one.
Yeah. All right.
Chris.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, baby. I'll take her anytime. You called even.
Deal's off, man. All right?
Oh, what was that about?
I was just trying to sell my watch.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I needed the cash to crash, you know, so.
Chris, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Well, if things are that bad, why don't you come stay with me at Margot's?
That's nice, but it's not exactly your place to roll the red carpet out on, you know?
Oh, come on. It's not like she's gonna care. You're an in-law, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, constant reminder of the husband who cheated on her. I don't think she's gonna go for it.
Stop it. She's not gonna care, okay? And now that Adam's out of the house and living with Hal and Barbara, we have plenty of room.
I guess. Give it a shot, all right?
Okay, great. Well, let's go talk to my big sis and make sure it's okay.
Okay, let's go.
I know you're close to Wallace, but it's time you face the facts. The man has a very dark side to him.
I think Margot's trying to set him up.
Well, investigating someone and setting them up are two different things.
Sorry, Tom, but Alec is my boss and my friend. If he's in some kind of danger, I gotta warn him, okay? He could be walking into a trap.
No, Eddie, that's not what we're talking about here.
Listen, the guy has done some major things for me. I gotta be straight with him.
Eddie, please, no. Eddie, you can't do it. You can't.
Georgia, I know what you saw when you opened that file. I know that Alec is Eddie's father. It's true, isn't it?
Are you gonna get that?
Hello.
Margot, it's me.
I'm surprised to hear from you.
I'll get right to the point. You've had a lot of questions about me. I've decided now's the time to give you some answers.
I'm glad to hear that.
But not over the phone.
Where?
I'll send a car for you to be at your house in 1 hour.
I've waited a long time for this.
So have I, Margot. So have I.
Have you considered maybe Wallace sees through the cover and is setting you up? Maybe that contract's out on you.
You know what, Margot? I really have to pack. Okay, so if you'll excuse me.
No, listen. Answer me. Is Alec Eddie's father? Have you two been keeping it from Eddie all this time?
It's a go.
It's a go. She'll be right where I want her.
What, you're not going to answer me?
I don't have anything to say to you, Margot.
Georgia.
What? Why do you think that Alec is Eddie's father?
Because Cass Winthrop handed you Dina's file.
So?
You were the only one that had access to it, even before Eddie. I think that you found information verifying that Alec is Eddie's father.
You're wrong. You're wrong, okay? I got the file. I immediately gave it to Eddie.
Completely intact.
Yes. I would never, ever keep anything like that from Eddie. I don't know what you're getting at, Margot. You're not making any sense.
Well, you see, I've been thinking through this, and yeah, fine. Maybe you were trying to protect Eddie, but maybe you were trying to protect Alec as well. You know, there's just so many things here that don't add up, primarily your behavior.
My behavior?
Spent an awful lot of time in Alec's office.
Please, you're reaching here.
And then, Georgia, I was there when Eddie broke that date with you. There you were, all dressed up, ready to go out for a night on the town, and then suddenly, boom, no place to go. Any woman I know would have been furious, but not you. Eddie tells you that he's got to go on an outing with his boss, and you just shrug your shoulders. Even Eddie was upset about it.
Well, forgive me, Margot, if I am supportive of my boyfriend's new job.
Honey, you're not the martyr type.
No, I was just thinking of Eddie.
And then we went to the dock. And you yelled at me. Told me to stay away from Alec and Eddie. Do you remember that?
Well, excuse me, but I really don't like to see people fighting.
You can't play God either.
Oh yeah, look who's talking.
Okay. That's where you want to play it, then I'll just run this by Eddie and see how he...
No, Margo, please don't. If he finds this out, it's gonna send him out in the deep end.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Pampers Premium with Gentle Touch Liner plus Aloe. Pamper the skin therein.
It can be harsh. It can be uncomfortable. It can upset the pH balance inside a diaper. It's wetness, and it can be rough on delicate skin. That's why there's Pampers Baby Dry. First, the Baby Dry layer turns the blue liquid clear as it lowers the pH of wetness. Next, it pulls that wetness away to help maintain a dry and healthy environment. Pediatricians know it's important to control pH. That's why Pampers created Baby Dry. Help protect their skin from wetness. With Pampers Baby Dry, pamper the skin they're in.
Are you ready? Ready to spend more time living and less time ironing? Then get new wrinkle-reducing Downy Premium Care. It's going to change the way you feel about your clothes. It has clear, natural enhancers that help reduce wrinkles. So right out of the dryer, your clothes are more ready to wear, which leaves you ready to live. And for less than a penny a garment, why let wrinkles stand in your way? New Downy Premium Care, ready to wear.
The clear, light formula of new Downy Premium Care, distilled with natural enhancers to reduce wrinkles. So different, it needs the new Premium Care ball, the only one that works with Downy Premium Care. Clearly beautiful.
Question: how do dermatologists visibly reduce the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines caused by the sun? With Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Cream. With retinol, the purest form of vitamin A, to work deeper within the skin surface, reducing the appearance of wrinkles. Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
They are the weekend warriors. They play for pride and some lasagna from Hamburger Helper. Delicious cheese and a rich, hearty tomato sauce your family will love. Who's the MVP now? Hamburger Helper from Betty Crocker. What a great idea.
Just explain this to me, because I definitely don't get it. I know how much you and Eddie care about one another. Why would you not tell him this?
I already explained this to you.
All right, I know. You explained to me that it would send Eddie over the edge, but you think it's really better that he continues to work for Alec, not knowing?
I just wish I never opened that file.
All right, baby, but you did. Now you're sitting on the powder keg. Why?
Don't you think that this is hard for me? I mean, it has been hell knowing the one answer to the question that Eddie's been dying to know him. And there's times when I'm almost ready to tell him, and then I think that I shouldn't tell him. I mean, I've gone over this 100 times.
So why haven't you?
Well, Alec, at first.
All right, so Alec doesn't want him to know.
Well, he just thought that he should own up to it and that he should tell him when the time is right.
Oh, for God's sakes. And you believe that? Honey, you don't think it's a little peculiar that it's been months since the reunion and he's had all this time to tell Eddie and he hasn't?
Well, he said that Eddie would hate him.
Of course Eddie's gonna hate him. Why wouldn't he hate him?
Well, there was one time when he did try to tell Eddie, and then I stopped him.
Why'd you do that?
Well, remember the time that Eddie and I went to the cabin? We got to talking about our parents and how much they had let us down, and then Eddie had this revelation, and he realized that he didn't want to know who his father was. He even called that private investigator that you told him about and canceled everything. He just was set on the fact that he didn't want to know.
And you believe that as well?
Well, yeah, at the time he seemed very adamant and peaceful about his decision.
All right, so you dropped it. That doesn't explain Alec's behavior. I mean, whatever you and Eddie had decided, Alec has always known what a terrible life Eddie's had, how he's agonized over his father, how it's been the one missing piece of information that he's always needed. And all he had to do was tell him to set things straight. That's all he had to do, and he's had months to do that, so why hasn't he?
Well, he thought, like I said, that Eddie would turn his back on him, and then he would never be able to make up for the fact that he walked out on him and Dina.
No. It's something bigger than that. Something that Alec is hiding. And it's something big.
You want to run that by me again, Shanks? This time in slow motion, please. You're at the Walsh estate. That's what I thought you said. So Margot hightails it from Cass Winthrop's office in Bay City to Lucinda Walsh's place. What the hell is she doing? No, stay on her tail. Stay close, but don't show up on anybody's radar, especially hers. That's what I'm afraid of. Afraid that the guy is taking her out. Might be planning on taking her out.
Whoa, hold on now. Alec is a shrewd guy. He doesn't need you to run interference for him.
No, you know what, Tom? This time he does, because Margot's supposed to be doing a job, and she's not.
No, wait. That's an assumption. That's all it is. You said yourself. Alec is a smart guy. Is your perception all of a sudden a lot higher than his? I mean, why would your antenna be picking up something that he missed? Eddie, I mean, think about what you're doing. Alec is Margot's boss. If you go to him and tell him that you think that she may be working for the police, I mean, you're gonna get her fired.
What if she really is working for
No,
police?
what if? What if? That is a hunch.
No, it's more than a hunch, okay? That's why she didn't want me taking this job in the first place, man. She wanted me out of the way so that she could get the goods on Alec. I mean, that's probably why she's pretending there's more of a relationship between them than there really is.
You know what? We don't even know what to believe there, because we don't know that the romance is an act.
Look, Tom, I know Margot, okay? Not as well as you, but I do know her.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but we don't know what the relationship is between Margot and Alec. And I hate to say this, but it's none of our business.
No, you know what, Tom? It is my business, okay? Because Both of those people have been very good to me, and don't you stand here and tell me that your wife having a relationship with another man is none of your business.
Eddie, it's not even a conversation that we're trying to have here.
But why did you bring me here? Did you bring me here to set up Alec? Because you know what? If that's the case, you're barking.
I did not bring you here to set up Alec. I'm just asking you, why not just keep a little distance?
I'm sorry, man. No can do. You see, when my mom was in trouble, I was way too young to do anything about it. And I have regretted it my entire life. But I can do something about this, and I'm not about to desert Alec, especially not while he's being conned.
I need to ask you a favor. It's not a favor for me. It's for Margot. I want you to think about what you're doing. If you go to Alec and you tell him that you believe that Margot is working undercover, her life could be at stake.
What a close call with my overactive bladder. Having to go suddenly, needing to go so frequently. But that time, I almost didn't make it. That did it. I asked my doctor about Detrol.
Overactive bladder is a medical condition. Today's prescription Detrol is proven effective to treat it. Detrol helps control bladder contractions that cause those sudden urges. Detrol reduced bathroom visits by 2.2 times in 24 hours versus 1.1 times with placebo. 1.2 fewer wedding accidents occurred with Detrol versus 0.8 fewer with placebo. Similar decreases over 24 hours. If you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, do not take Detrol. The most common side effect is dry mouth. Some others may include dry eyes, headache, constipation, and indigestion.
Enjoy the movie?
Thanks to Detrol.
Ask your doctor about prescription Detrol, proven effective to treat overactive bladder.
Why do I rent from Enterprise? Very simple. No stress. They arranged to pick me up free, so I don't have to ask anyone for a ride. See? No stress.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Introducing Caress fragranced body washes. They do more than silken skin. Their fragrances seduce your senses. They're completely transforming. Now that really changes things. New Caress fragranced body washes.
The Prince of Egypt is America's #1 video. It's a treasured story.
We will show Pharaoh your new baby brother.
Critics call it an unequivocal masterpiece, a film all ages can enjoy. The Prince of Egypt. Make sure you get yours today.
In the penthouse, etiquette rules. But in the basement, gravity rules.
You gotta get a dog.
Love and Money, series premiere, CBS next Friday.
Oh, that's real dramatic, Tom. You wouldn't be trying to scare me, would you? Now, you want to explain to me exactly how it is I'm putting Margot's life in danger?
Yeah, I told you that I was afraid you might get her fired. I am concerned about something much more serious than that.
Oh, man, and you're accusing me of going off on a hunch.
No, what I'm saying to you is I don't think that Alec Wallace is worthy of your trust.
No, you're saying a hell of a lot more than that. You're saying that you think the guy is bad news. I mean, you're practically making him out to be the Godfather or something.
You know what? He might be the best guy in the world. And then all my suspicions, they're unfounded. All I have to work on are my instincts. They rarely fail me, Eddie, and right now my instincts are screaming. They're screaming that this is a dangerous man. You yourself said you have questions about him.
No, what I said was that I thought he was in trouble. That doesn't necessarily make it his fault. I mean, the guy is a huge businessman, Tom.
You want me to make you a list of all the huge businessmen that wind up behind bars?
Okay, all right. So he cut some corners. I had a peg for that from the beginning, and he's definitely very tough. He's made a lot of enemies, but he's a businessman, Tom. That's commonplace. A lot of people are very jealous of this man. I mean, that's what you're going off of, isn't it? Jealousy. And you know what? You're well within your rights to be jealous, because he's spending all his free time with your wife.
I promise you, my motive is not jealousy. It is much deeper than that. It is concern and fear.
For Margot's safety.
We don't know what Alec Wallace is up to, but I can tell you one thing. the City Times has called out their investigative team on him, then there is something going on, and it is something serious.
Tom, your own mother said that Lucinda Walsh could be making all that up. He's a competitor, a rival publisher. She could be making all that up just to smear his name.
And what if Margot is investigating him too? I mean, how well do you know this woman? Does Margot Hughes go after Alec Wallace with no reason?
Tom, you were a DA for years. You know that tons of people get investigated every year. Now, a large majority of those people are guilty, but a small fraction are cleared innocent.
And I'm asking you just to cool off. Doesn't Margot deserve your loyalty too? I am begging you, don't dig up trouble for her.
Okay, Tom, I'll give it some more thought, like you said. But then I gotta do what I think is right. That's all I can do.
Damn it. Margot, where are you?
You don't want to get it?
No. I can call him back. Do you think Alec is going to tell Eddie?
I don't know. When I told him that Eddie didn't want to know about his father, he seemed relieved and like he'd been let off the hook. And frankly, Margot, to be honest with you, I think that Alec Wallace has a lot more important problems going on right now.
Like what?
I don't know, but something is definitely happening, but he said it's going to be cleared up in the next couple days.
Did he give you any indication what it might be?
Not a clue.
What? What could be happening in the next couple days that would clear everything up?
Maybe he'll tell Eddie about him and Dina. You know, Margaret, regardless what you think about Alec, he truly does think the world of his son.
Oh, yes, of course he does. Every parent does, yeah.
Yeah, which is why he made him a junior partner at Wallace Enterprises, and it's really why I wanted to keep out of this, because I think it should be up to Alec when and how Eddie finds out. And I think that you should stay out of it, too.
That's really good advice, but that's not going to happen because there is more going on here than you know about.
What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
Something that I can't tell you. I'm sorry. But I got to tell you, if I'm putting the pieces together, then other people are going to put the pieces together, and Alec isn't going to be able to keep his secret for long.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Uh-huh. And if Eddie finds out the wrong way, it's really going to hurt him.
Yeah, no kidding, which is why I want to keep my mouth shut.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should be the one. I think coming from you, he would take it. Do you want him to hear about it, what, through the City Times?
Margot, I've thought about this at least 100 times. I don't know. All right, if I find a time this weekend in New York, I'll talk to him.
Oh, mwah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Listen, honey, get him out of town fast, will you? Get him out of town fast. Now, I'm going to go talk to Wallace right now.
Still there?
Up front and paid in full. That way you can blow town as soon as you pull the trigger.
I like the way you think.
As much as I admire your work, Carter, our dealings are done.
I'll consider this as severance pay.
Yeah, Frank. It's Alec. Yeah, pick up Margot Hughes at her house. No, right away. And Frank, lose anybody who's trailing her. I want her at that airport hangar alone.
It took you long enough.
Dearest John, because of you, I have to have dinner with that gentleman. Are you happy?
Do I look happy?
Ranting and raving and embarrassing me in front of my dearest and oldest advertiser.
Hey, wait a minute. Does your dearest and oldest advertiser mean more to you than your dearest and oldest friend?
Oh, but darling, he's business, and you're, well, I can't call you pleasure anymore.
You know, it occurs to me that this is the first time we've seen each other since you stopped faking that phony illness of yours.
Yes. So what's this about? Tit for tat? Because you didn't tell Lily when I didn't want you to, that means I have to do some kind of favor for you now? Come on, John. Carrying on about your adult son like that. I guess Molly Conlon really got under your skin.
Listen, she has caused enough trouble for me and my family. First, she tricks me into believing that Parker is my son. Then she cuckolds Andrew as every chance she can get. And now she's washing her dirty laundry. And the newspaper, on the pages of this, what do you call it? A newspaper?
It is a newspaper, and the circulation is up.
You give her a forum. That's disgraceful, and you know that.
Do you think I am any less repulsed than you by this?
Then you agree with me.
Of course I agree with you. I hate it that she has any job whatsoever with my paper. It galls me.
Well, that's one of the greatest perks of working for you, Lucinda.
Pasta is my passion. For me, there is only one pasta, Barilla. It's always perfect.
Giovanni, la pasta!
Calm down. It's Barilla. Barilla is always al dente and remains al dente.
Perfetto.
Barilla, Italian for pasta made perfect.
Hurry and see what's coming your way. The driest of diapers arrives today. Improved Huggies Supreme. Huggies makes the driest diapers of all because their Breathe Dry system now lets twice as much fresh air in to keep skin drier than any other diaper. Huggies Supreme Diapers. The ultimate in care for you. For skin that stays dry, stays healthy too.
Hair color this great after 33 days? No touch-ups. It's new Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now with weekly conditioning treatments, my color won't fade out. From the day I color to the day I color. 33 days and counting. New Superior Preference from L'Oreal.
Maybelline introduces new Express Makeup 3-in-1. It glides on liquid smooth, dots on to conceal, finishes powder light. New Express Makeup 3-in-1.
It's makeup made easy.
Maybe she's born with it.
It's Maybelline. I'm having the chili.
Ooh. The chili here is very hot, so we better play it safe, huh?
Pepsid-AC? Not for me. It says if you're pregnant, you better ask your doctor first. Tums doesn't have that warning.
Look, guys, Pepsid's got another warning, an allergy warning, for its drug famotidine.
And look at that price.
Pepsid costs a lot more than Tums.
So what if I get heartburn?
Take my Tums. It works fast and it has calcium.
It looks like mother-to-be knows best.
The new drug that may prevent the flu from spreading through your family, tonight.
The word is out, Now and Again, the series about the mind of an average guy that's been placed in the perfectly engineered body.
I'm a nut.
Everyone is raving about it, from the internet to the critics to probably someone you know. Now is the perfect time to get in on the show that's surprising everyone. An all-new Now and Again. Then on NASH. It's a kidnapping so bizarre.
They took the wrong kid.
That even these detectives can't believe it. All new NASH after Now and Again, CBS tonight.
What is it, Molly?
I need to see Jake.
About what?
I have an idea for a column. I want to run it by him.
I've got an idea for a column. How about my life on the unemployment line?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. She could start her research immediately. Fire her.
I can't.
You never should have hired her in the first place.
Look, I didn't. My hands are clean. All right, they're clean. My editor, Jake McKinnon, thought he thinks she's hot. He thinks she sells newspapers.
She can still sell newspapers out on the street. That's where you ply your trade anyway, isn't it?
Why don't we talk about your trade? What kind of doctor uses his own sperm to get a woman pregnant who comes to him to be artificially inseminated? That would make a great story.
Now, wait a minute. Don't you use the power of the press and my newspaper to insult a friend of mine. John, you don't think... You don't think that I want to even see her around my place, do you?
Look, you broke my son's heart. You know, why should he have to relive his mistake? Every time he picks up this newspaper and you get it into your head to write some self-indulgent column about your love life.
Sorry, John, but you know, Andy was the hero of the...
You don't get it, do you? Andrew does not want to be the hero. It's a thankless job. What Andrew wants from you is to be left alone, in person and in print.
John, look, Molly, you perhaps don't know Jake's schedule yet. He's not here today.
Fine.
Fine, I'll see him tomorrow, but, you know, I'd like to get my paycheck if it's available.
Well, why don't you go down to payroll?
Why?
Well, wait a moment. No. No. I'll handle it. Quickest way to get her off the premises.
You want a piece of good advice? You take that paycheck and you buy yourself a bus ticket out of town.
Thanks for the good advice, John, but I like it right where I am.
You want to stay? Okay, all the better. Because that way I can make you pay for what you did to my son, and believe you me, I'm going to enjoy every minute of it.
Margot? Margot! Huh, I guess she's not home. No messages.
You know, maybe we could try our cell phone again.
I just tried and I left a message.
Well, if we don't get in touch with her soon, I'm gonna have to go down to the church and get a good spot in the soup line.
Oh, har, har, har.
Oh, she laughs.
You want some?
No, it's okay.
So, the son of Dr. and Mrs. Robert Hughes standing in line for shelter with Oakdale's downtrodden. This I would pay to see.
Really? How much?
Well, listen, I've got my speech all ready for Margot.
But just do me a favor and don't make me sound too pathetic.
Oh, okay. Gosh, it's weird that I can't get a hold of her. She's never out of touch like that.
Yeah, it's strange. But, you know, do you mind if I take a quick shower?
No, no, go right ahead. Just be quick. I need one myself. Oh, good. Thank God you're here. I'm going to have to leave you a note. What's going on? I need you to do me a favor, okay? Okay. Would you pick up Casey for me? Yeah, no problem.
And don't bring him back here. Take him out for ice cream and then take him to football practice or something, anything like that.
Football practice?
Yeah, or maybe band practice or something, anything, all right? Would you do that for me? Just don't bring him back here right away.
Margot, whoa, wait. What's going on?
Nothing.
Don't tell me that. You never let Casey have sweets before dinner, and you always want him to do his homework before anything else.
Yeah, I'm a little strict, aren't I?
No, I'm just...
Yes, I am. I know that I am. So, you know, the kid's a good kid. He deserves a treat, so let's give him a treat.
Okay. Ice cream and practice of some sort.
Yeah.
And if Casey asks why you're not there, where should I tell him that you are?
What?
Does this have something to do with Alec Wallace? Margot, I thought that you had him out of your life, and Casey said you didn't come home this morning?
You know what? My personal life is off limits, okay? You got that?
Okay.
All right, so you'll take care of Casey?
Yes, of course.
Great, thank you.
Oh, and I have a favor to ask you, too.
What's that?
Can Chris stay here for a while?
Chris?
Yeah, just for a couple of days, I promise.
No, absolutely not.
So she's back at the house? Yeah, well, no, just stick close to her and keep me posted.
You seem busy.
I am busy, Tom, so if it could possibly wait, I'd really appreciate it.
Margot working for the Oakdale PD? Yes or no?
She's working for Wallace.
Seems like she's working on Wallace, am I right?
You're not the DA anymore, Tom.
I need to know in what capacity she's involved. Is it official? Is it unofficial? Is it undercover? I need to know, is she working on a case about Alec Wallace?
But having been the DA, you really should know the rules.
Because I think if she wasn't, you would have already told me.
I thought I did. No, Margot is not working in any police capacity.
How? I need your help.
It's against department policy for me to discuss personnel matters with the press or anybody else.
I'm not the press. And I'm not anybody else. I'm a husband who is concerned about his wife.
I hear you, Tom.
Look, I know she's been filling in a lot of hours with Wallace. What I need you to tell me is this. Is it because their relationship has progressed and they're actually very close? Or is she infiltrating his operation as some part of a sting?
I'd really like to be able to tell you what it is that you want to hear, Tom, but I can't do that.
And what the hell does that mean?
It means that I cannot look you in the eye and say that there's nothing romantic between them.
You can't look me in the eye. Period. You were never any good at poker.
We're not playing poker.
Is she on an assignment, or are they fooling around?
I can't discuss the personal lives of my people.
So she's still on board with you?
I didn't say that.
I ask you for one reason and one reason only. I'm scared to death about what Margot may have gotten herself into this time. So if she is working against Wallace instead of for him, I may have compromised her safety.
Tomorrow it'll all be over, Eddie. I'll finally be able to tell you the truth. Because Margot Hughes won't be a threat anymore.
I was getting married. I didn't want to be a fat bride. I lost 39 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. I've kept it off for 3 years, and I still fit into my wedding dress. I feel on top of the world. I take care of myself. I eat right, and I have Slim Fast for lunch every day. It's delicious. It helps keep me looking like this.
23 vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, fiber, all the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
I feel wonderful.
Slim Fast every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
I did it. You can do it.
I won't put anything bad in my body. Or on it.
Introducing Dove Nutrium.
Is this perfect for me or what?
With a cleanser and a nourishing lotion with vitamin E, Nutrium is the only dual formula body wash.
It moisturizes. What doesn't? But I feel like it gives my skin these nutrients. You nourish the inside of your body. Why not the outside?
Is your asthma really under control?
Yeah. But sometimes I wheeze.
Ever wake up short of breath?
I do.
Use your fast-acting inhaler more than twice a week.
I use mine every day.
If that's what you call control, ask your doctor if prescription Flovent is right for you. Flovent twice a day helps control the inflammation that can cause asthma symptoms in the first place and helps improve lung function. Flovent won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden attacks. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Flovent, an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body is not as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Now this is control.
Flovent, helping you define asthma control.
Feminine itching, painful irritation. Now there's new Vagisil cream with skin-soothing vitamins E, A, and D. Vagisil stops itching fast, and the relief lasts. Vagisil, a better understanding of better intimate care. Hi, I'm Dan Marino of the Miami Dolphins. The NFL and the United Way this season are celebrating 25 years of working together to help our neighbors in need. By working together, the NFL and the United Way are making a difference. The NFL, the United Way, and you, the power of teamwork.
There's one place in Southern California where your consumer problems get solved. One place, one corner. And I'm in it.
Bogey's Corner, now on CBS 2 News.
Dear Albertsons, what's in store for a family who's hooked on frozen foods?
Well, if you're fishing for great prices on your favorite frozen foods, Albertsons has savings down cold. During our 10% off Frozen Food Fest, you'll save 10% on every item in the frozen food department. In fact, you'll find a huge selection of frozen entrees and juices, vegetables, pizzas, oh, and desserts, all at the coolest prices in town. Albertsons, it's your store.
To create effective advertising, they say you must appeal to the right side as well as the left side of the brain. Personally, we prefer the stomach. Free pie. Wow.
The Hollywood Hills are alive with the sound of laughter. Next, Hollywood Squares.
For martial law, the address is CBS.
You know something? There was a time, and it lasted only about 20 minutes, where I honestly thought you cared for my son.
I did.
You did?
I do.
Oh, you do. You do. And so that's why you moved into his apartment complex, so he would have to run into you every day.
That's not why I took the apartment.
No? Then why? Oh, what a dope! I know why. Because the apartment has fond memories for you, doesn't it? After all, that's where you and the imposter psychologist got it on, wasn't it? You certainly wouldn't use Andy's apartment, would you? No, that's too dicey even for you. You'd be afraid. I mean, he could walk in at any minute.
I never meant to hurt Andy.
You didn't. But what did you think he would feel once he knew you were sleeping with Reed Hamilton?
I didn't... I'm not having this conversation with you.
Why not? You're saving all your disclosures for your damn column? I heard how you went and you knocked on his door and asked him to help you with remembering your true confessions.
If I didn't need my paycheck so badly, I would be out this door so
I've
fast.
got a better idea. Why don't you write a column about the Black Widow spider, about how the female kills the male right after mating? But you could explain to your readers how you've gone one up on the spider. You don't kill him, you slowly torture him to death.
I loved Andy.
Yeah?
And I tried very hard to deserve him.
By cheating on him?
Andy and I would be together right now if he stopped me from going to David that night.
Wait a minute!
I begged him to let me stay with him.
It is not Andrew's job to get you not to sleep with Reed Hamilton. That's your decision.
You don't understand.
No, I don't. I don't understand. It is beyond my comprehension how you could stick it to a guy who is nothing but kind and loving to you.
Are you finished?
No, I'm not finished. But you are. With everything. Even your stupid career.
It's not like Chris is some stranger off the street. He's Tom's brother.
I know. I understand that, but
Oh,
the
and if
answer
you
is
think
still
that we
no,
have
Katie.
something going on, it's not like that. We're friends, just friends.
I'm not wondering about that at all.
Just a couple days until he finds a place. And I promise this is not one of those schemes to try and get Tom back into the house. It's just that Chris and his dad are not getting along, and I want...
All right, I know. You want to give him a helping hand. I've got that already, but the answer is still no.
Why are you being so
What
hard?
part of no don't you understand?
Margot, this is an emergency.
Well, I've got an emergency of my own, all right? So just can it.
Katie, where's the towels?
They're in the hall closet.
Great. So you bring him in here, and then you ask permission to have
Listen,
him?
I tried to get a hold of you
I
on
want
your
you to
cell
go
phone.
up there, and I want you to get him dressed and get him out of here now. Right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm all packed. Ready to go.
What's up, Eddie? Are you thinking about Alec?
Yeah, and Margot.
Well, I should have told you this, but Margot was here earlier.
What? Margot was here? Why?
Well,
I bet I know. She was asking a bunch of questions about Wallace, right?
yeah, and at first I thought it was because she liked him, but now I'm really wondering what all this is about.
What'd she say?
Well, it's not so much what she said, but it's how she was acting. She was really keyed up. Do you know why she would be?
I got a pretty good idea why.
Tell me, why?
Listen, this doesn't go any further than you and me, okay? Can you promise me that?
Yes, of course.
I got a pretty good feeling that Margot's doing the detective thing again. The guy she's looking to slap the cuffs on is Alec Wallace.
What? You think she's investigating
Yep,
him?
undercover for the department.
But she's working for him. That's not legit.
I know, but listen, Alec has got himself into some kind of mess here, and I don't know what to do, George. I mean, they've both been so good to me, man. I mean, I feel like a ball player. I'm caught in the pickle first, second. Either way I go, I'm gonna get nailed.
What do you think they're investigating him for?
I don't know, but the way Tom was talking about him, it's like he's public enemy #1. And the City Times, they've opened their own investigation on him. It's like it's open season on Alec Wallace, man. I just don't get it. Listen, I know that you're set on going to New York, but I can't leave until I figure out what's going on, man. I gotta talk to Margot. Oh, come on. The cellular customer is out of range. You can leave a message.
Well, she turned her phone off before she left, but while she was here, she did get a phone call.
From who? From Wallace?
I don't know who it was from, but whoever it was, she's going to meet them.
That's it. I gotta get out.
No, Eddie, we shouldn't go.
Man. I have to. The airport. We're taking a commercial flight because Wallace is using the corporate jet, man. Come on, hurry up. I'll drop you at the terminal, and you can check us in. No, listen, I'll be quick, okay? I can't leave until I know everything's okay.
Eddie, if Alec...
Hurry up.
If we miss that flight, he's gonna be so ticked off at us.
Let him be ticked off, okay? There's a million flights to New York. Now, let's get out of here. Come on.
So that concludes this part of the training session for Keebler Fudge Shop cookies. Any questions, fellas? Fellas?
Now you can indulge in new double fudge and caramel cookies, drenched in caramel, cookie bits, and striped with fudge. Chocolatey cookie craving? Go to the Keebler Fudge Shop.
I just colored the life back into my hair.
It's a first in permanent hair color.
Laboratoire Garnier creates Nutrice Nutricolor Mask. It nourishes as it colors. It's like a beauty mask, but for your hair. Nutrice puts nourishing conditioners and fruit oil right in with the color. That's when you need it. You'll feel the difference.
And the color, vibrant.
To give you a lift,
Or a change.
Or give you back the color you were born with.
Nutrice Nutricolor Mask. Guaranteed by Laboratoire Garnier, the European expert in home hair color.
I'm here to see if an expert can taste the difference between butter and new parquet.
You, sir, are from?
Oregon.
I would have thought Idaho.
I get that a lot.
Well, let's just do it.
Mmm. Very creamy, rich. It's butter.
Parquet.
It tastes like butter.
Parquet.
I don't like pepper.
Yeah, but I do.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Hey. Whoa.
The richest, creamiest parquet ever.
Nothing says
butter
like new parquet.
Come on, guys. Do it!
In Mystery Alaska,
I play hockey and I sleep around because these are the two most fun things in cold weather.
there's more than one way to score.
Nothing else is good for morale.
From producer David E. Kelly and the director of Austin Powers, Mystery Alaska.
How about a quick romp?
Directed by Jay Roach, rated R, now playing.
Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I almost wish it was a romance because, Hal, if Margot is a plant...
You're afraid Eddie's going to tip Wallace off?
Eddie is indebted to Wallace.
Or he just wants to score points with his boss?
You know that's possible. I mean, Wallace hires him to run the Oasis. The next thing you know, he's up in the executive offices. What? Is the kid going to have his own Gulf Stream next? Hal? He exposes Margot, and we better know what kind of dynamite she's handling.
I'm sorry.
Okay, then if she's working for you, you better tell her, because I tried on her cell phone, and it's either out of range or turned off.
Look, Tom, I sympathize with how you... Excuse me. Munson.
Hey, Hal, it's me, checking in.
Where the hell have you been?
I'm home now, but Alec is sending a car for me pretty soon. He should be here soon.
Destination?
I haven't any idea. What's new on your end? Anything?
A lot.
Okay, I'm listening. Hal, you can't talk, can you?
It's affirmative.
I'm guessing Tom is there.
That's affirmative.
Okay, I'll get a hold of you as soon as I can, and then you can tell me whatever you need to tell me.
Be sure you do that. Sorry. Look, Tom, I'm sorry. I would really like to be able to help you, but there's really not a hell of a lot that I can do.
You promised me. If you hear from her, if you talk to her, or see her, you will warn her about Eddie?
If I talk to her, I will pass that information along, yes.
Chris will be down in a minute. Margot, I don't understand why he can't stay. It's not like we don't have the empty beds.
I know, I'm sorry. I can't explain it anymore, but I can't.
Okay. So am I.
So you'll look after Casey. Don't let him out of your sight, not even for 1 minute.
Okay, you know I always take good care of him.
Yeah, you do. You're the greatest. Okay, thanks.
Sure.
She gone?
Yeah.
So, it looks like my sister-in-law is my biggest fan, huh?
Oh, something's going on with her. It really doesn't have anything to do with you, I don't think.
I don't know. I seem to be rubbing a lot of people the wrong way lately.
I don't know. Something's going on with her. She was being weird even before I even said anything about you. Anyway, where are you gonna sleep tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I'll be fine. Figure something out.
Okay, well, if you don't, will you call me?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and Katie, thanks for asking.
Sure. Where are you headed now?
Tom, just gonna take care of some business, you know?
Okay.
All right.
I've just fallen in love with a shampoo.
New Nutrivive shampoo from L'Oreal Paris. Finally, I feel protected from damage and split ends. The science is remarkable. L'Oreal created Nutriceramide. It's like a duplicate of the hair's natural strengthener, which finds the weak spots, protecting against future damage. The result? Up to 40% less breakage. My hair is soft, shiny, and resilient. It's like washing the strength back in. New Nutrivive from L'Oreal Paris. I love it. And I'm worth it.
Does your detergent let you down?
I hate it when I open the dishwasher, pull out dishes, and they're not clean. The food gets stuck in the fork.
You need something better.
Electrosol tabs.
Cool.
Electrosol tabs are revolutionary. The blue layer attacks stuck-on foods. The white layer cleans your dishes, even better than the leading detergent. So how do they work?
Absolutely wonderful. Look at this dish. I'm convinced that it's a better product. We have thrown the Cascade out. We only use Electrosol tabs.
Electrosol tabs, the next dimension of clean.
At Burger King, we're always trying to make Have It Your Way better.
Good morning. Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and Cine Minis.
There's no train, but our tasty breakfast menu's ready at 6 a.m. to get you going on the right track. When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
Let's go, girls. Liquid Lip. Totally new from Revlon Color Stay. Liquidy smooth, liquidy sexy. And kiss off, no way. Revlon Liquid Lip.
Victoria's Secret adds a new dimension to cotton lingerie. Stretch. Stretch cotton lingerie. This too is Victoria's Secret.
All right, there you go, Molly. You were taking too many deductions.
He's wrong, right? You're not firing me.
I never wanted you here in the first place.
But Jake did. He said that he thought that I would be a
Jake doesn't seem to understand. You know, he tends to forget who owns the newspaper, so it's adios. And it's effective immediately.
It's your loss. And your readers.
Thank you, old friend.
Old friend. My pleasure.
One down, one to go.
You want something?
Yeah, I was told this is the place to find it. Okay, we'll play it your way.
We'll say my wife is involved in some kind of a SWAT operation, but you can't tell me about it. So I'm just a concerned husband. My wife is missing, and I'd like to file a missing persons report, put out an APB on her.
That's a nice try, Tom, but sorry, she hasn't been missing the requisite 24 hours.
You gotta do this, Hal.
I don't gotta do anything, and don't tell me how to run my department. As a matter of fact, why don't you leave so I can run it?
So I'm not allowed to know what's going on with my own wife?
Munson, go ahead. You what? Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
Now nobody knows where she is.
That's about Margot?
I had a tail on her and he lost her.
So she is working for you?
Looks like you're gonna get your wish about that APB, Tom.
I'm coming with you.
Well, this is cozy. What are we doing here?
I'm on my way out of town. But I wanted to talk to you first.
I'm here. Start talking.
It's important to me that you know something, Margot.
Maybe it's the fault of Adam and Eve and all that fig leaf nonsense. Regardless,